Hey, man. Electric vehicles, EVs, are a conspiracy. They're a dirty, underhanded globalist plot to return you to serfdom. And here's why. This is not the video I intended to make today, but I think it's an important one. I was just talking to my brother, is why this is on my mind at the moment. We were talking about this issue of electric vehicles and how it is not possible, it is not capable, they are not capable, it is not possible for them to replace every gas-powered car with an electric car. Even though they're already trying to ban them, California's got this gas ban coming up in like 2030 or something. It's quick, it's coming quick. And they know they can't make it. They know that it's not possible to achieve this, to give electric vehicles to everyone currently who has gas vehicles. And they don't care. They're going ahead, full steam ahead anyway. And what they're saying, of course, they say is, well, the technology is going to catch up, and this is a market-driven solution, and the market will solve that. Like these damn socialists suddenly care about the market. It's an utter lie, utter horseshit lie. And they know it's a lie. This isn't market-driven. This is government-driven, and this will never work, and they know it'll never work. They're a bunch of damn socialists. They don't want it to work. They're oligarchs. They will have cars. There'll be enough electric vehicles for them to have cars, and they can ride around like 1950s communists in German Mercedes while all the people are living in 18th century poverty. But you and I, we will be relegated to walkable communities. And what this means is that we'll live in places where we can walk to work, and we can walk to get our shopping done, and we can walk to the little parks they let us have, and that's it. Those are the places we can go, because those are the places we can get to. But those are the only places we can get to. You can't go get a better job if you can't get there. If you can't have a vehicle to make the decision to commute 2 hours or 1 hour or 45 minutes, you can't go get a better job. You're stuck with that job you can get to from your walkable community. You are tied to that place because you don't have the ability to go anywhere. It's not even like there's some guard there with a gun and show me your papers. You just don't have the ability to go. You just can't get there from here. And so you're stuck working where they want you to work, shopping where they want you to shop, recreating where they want you to recreate. You're a serf. You're tied to that place. And they control your labor. And that's what this is always about. They're fixated on labor. And I have not read the whole Communist Manifesto, but you read their stuff. What they talk about and the things they say. And they're just obsessed with labor. Labor this, labor that, labor the other. Because they understand that everything in this world is based off the labor of people. And if you control that labor, if you control those people's labor, then you control all the resources in the world. You are the most powerful. You actually defy any definition we have of being rich. Because it's not that you're rich, it's that you literally control everything that can be controlled, because you control the labor of the people. You control where they work, you control what resources they get, you control how they can allocate those resources and what they can use them for. You're in total control of everything in life that matters when you can control people's labor. That's why serfdom lasted for so long. That's why slavery is so bewitching. That's why the labor movement is a tool of the left, because they know if they can control that labor, they can control everything. And electric vehicles are a way for them to regain that control, because they can control where you can go. Oh no, you can't afford it. You can't have an electric vehicle. You can't afford it. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's the market. It's market driven. Can't help. It's so sad. But look, here's this great walkable community. There's this wonderful little job down here you can have. And you can shop right here, and there's this little park. It doesn't look good now, but maybe one day. It's a total way to control you. They cannot replace your gas car. Look at this. You see my chain? I'm cutting firewood right now. This is my chainsaw. This is my chainsaw. There are many like it, but this is mine. It's a good chainsaw, but it's not a high-end chainsaw. It's not a crazy powerful chainsaw. It's a middle of the road steel. You see, it's an MS-291. It's just the Farm Boss. It's a good saw, but it's not a great saw. And when I say that, I'm just saying it's not like some crazy, you know, lumberjack saw that performs to this high level. It's just a middle of the road chainsaw. It's actually a little big for what I need most of the time, but sometimes I need. Anyway, the point being that this middle of the road, very good chainsaw cannot be replicated by any battery powered chainsaw currently available. Even ones made by the same company that make this saw. There's no such thing right now as a battery powered chainsaw that can perform to this level. And even if there were, the great thing about the gasoline is, you know, I can come out in the woods with a gallon worth of gas and I can cut for 2 weeks. Maybe not 2 weeks. I can cut for a very long time without having to stop. If I had a battery-powered chainsaw, not only would it be a much weaker, smaller saw that doesn't cut as well or as fast, it's gonna, every hour, I think the batteries only last about an hour. And with continuous hard cutting like I'm doing, and like this isn't even big stuff, but this is sweet gum and some pine, I don't know if those batteries would last an hour. You can see the size stuff we're going here. And then, so my father-in-law's got the DeWalt, just the DeWalt battery. So now you've got to go charge these batteries. It takes hours. It takes hours to charge a battery, like 2 or 3 hours if I remember. It might have been 6. I don't remember. It was a long time. Don't quote me on that 6, but I know it takes longer to charge the battery than it lasts. So like if you had 2 batteries and you know you started, wore one out and put it on the charger, and then started cutting with the other one would be wore out before the first one was charged. And that's if you've got a charger in the woods with you. And the chargers would have to be probably gas powered. You might need 5 or 6 batteries to be able to cut continuously for 4, 5, 6 hours, you know, and that's not many people go out and cut for 6 hours at a time, but I've done it before. There's no such thing as battery technology that lives up to the power density of gasoline. They can't produce the cars. They can't produce the electricity to power the cars. And even if they did, it wouldn't do what they say it's going to do. It is a trick. It is a trap to tie you to their factories and to tie you to their stores and to tie you to their housing so that you will be a serf again. Do not, there are some things in this world that are just obvious traps that if they bring to fruition, our slavery, our enslavement will be complete. Electric vehicles are one of them. If they are able to legislate electric vehicles and legislate away gas-powered vehicles, we will essentially be trapped into serfdom again. And you will never convince me otherwise. Men, we appreciate you. Thank you.